Today, we're talking about doing things alone, by yourself. Just you, yourself, and you. Okay? I feel like I can talk about this because I do everything alone to a point where a lot of times I feel lonely because I kind of have self-isolated myself for the past few years. We're not going to get into that today, but we're going to talk about just in general doing things by yourself. Okay? Because I want you to be a boss-ass queen who does things by themselves without needing someone else to be there. Okay? Because this is very important to be an independent queen, and I'm going to tell you some things that make me a credible source to talk about this topic. So let's just get right into this topic, okay? There's no hustling around. Let's just get right into it. So I have been told that I'm very independent pretty much my whole life. That's kind of like the label that people have for me, which is kind of a flex. Just kidding. Not really, but I am proud that I am very independent, that I don't need nobody to do stuff. A lot of times would I like to have someone there? Yes. But I have learned how good and healthy it is to do it by myself anyways, if like no one's available or I just really feel like doing something and I kind of just want to do it by myself. Now I am so used to doing everything by myself that a lot of times I'm kind of like, ugh, I don't really want to hang out with them. Or like, I'd rather do this by myself because I would have a better time. Sometimes I find myself thinking like that because I have gotten so used to doing everything by myself. Okay, here's a little backstory. So, high school Kira was, I would say, an extrovert. I don't really know what happened or how it happened, especially like my sophomore year. I was very extroverted. I don't know if it was like the people that I was around. I think it kind of was. Like I was around a lot of extroverts. And it just became who I was. But I wanted to do everything and anything with other people. And then I got into a very serious relationship with someone, and I became very dependent on this person. I'm like, this is amazing. I have a built-in bestie, and we can go and do anything and everything together, and I don't have to do anything by myself ever again because now I have a built-in bestie. You know, like a boyfriend is kind of like a built-in bestie. Like you guys can do everything together pretty much, but that's not good. Okay. So this is what I did for, I don't know, 3.5 years. I got so used to doing everything with this person that I was like, the mere thought of doing something by myself gave me a stomach ache. It gave me anxiety. And it's because I just got used to it. So fast forward, I go into college. And I'm a single woman in college. And I have to learn how to, one, make friends. Because throughout this relationship, I was not really making any friends at all. My significant other was my only friend. And we also like dated throughout COVID. So it was kind of like, you know, a given, I guess. Because you couldn't really hang out with people. Or like go to a bar or anything. So I'm in college. I have to learn how to make friends. I have to learn how to do things by myself. And yeah, this was hard for me, babes. This was hard for me. College was, I get a lot of questions. Not a lot of questions. Ew, pick me. Oh my God. That was such a pick me thing to say. Sorry. I've been asked from people, from some of my friends who either like didn't go to college or like had a different college experience, maybe it was online or something, and they asked like, how was your college experience? And I'm like, yeah, it was good, but actually it was probably like some of the worst years of my life. I was I was so lonely because I got out of this relationship and I didn't know how to be social anymore necessarily. I like had a lot of insecurities, all of that. I was pretty much, college to me felt more like high school than high school felt like high school. Like, I don't know. High school was a different experience for me because like I said, was very extroverted and stuff. I had a lot of fun in high school. But yeah, so man, college was kind of a rough time for me. And also during college, I lost like two of the most like biggest people in my life. Well, like three of the most biggest people in my life. So I was also dealing with that too. Anyways, so I practiced this, I feel like subconsciously, because I'm like, okay, I guess this is what I have to do. Like, I was very introverted. So slowly, day by day, I kind of practiced just talking to people. Wait, no, sorry. I did not do that. Slowly, I practiced doing things by myself. I don't know why I said talking to people. Yeah, I practiced doing things by myself and learning to enjoy my own company. I had great opportunities to go on like study abroad trips, and I did those by myself. Of course, like on my first study abroad trip, I made friends there. So I wasn't alone, but like I went there alone. And then my second experience, I did the same. I studied abroad twice, which I feel very grateful for. But the second time was also another really bad time for me. Anyways, but like I was doing things that put me outside of my comfort zone. And I honestly really started enjoying doing things by myself. And I prefer that a lot. And practiced it. And then now I'm at a point where I have a good balance. I'm not fully where I want to be yet because there's still like, I still want more friends. I still want more friends, but I feel like I have a way better balance than I did in college. Like I have a very good, solid group. I have a few friends, and then I do. So it's like, okay, honestly, I say it's 50% doing things by myself, 50% doing things with my friends, and that's a good balance for me. I think that's a good balance for anyone. But like I was saying, it took time to get used to it. And it took time to build a balance because desperation can occur, especially after long periods of time of being alone and feeling lonely, and just then you kind of get desperate to have people in your life because we're social beings, in my opinion. And a lot of people might say otherwise. Like, a lot of people do like being alone, but I do think that humans need to be social, like for our mental health. Seriously, like at least for my mental health, I need to talk to a human and like have a connection. And so, yeah, I feel very grateful for the balance, and it's something that I built over time. And now, like, I hope that this brings comfort to someone, because I'm not even kidding. This relationship that I was in, like after I got out of it, I can't even explain the anxiety I had doing anything by myself, like even driving somewhere. I was so reliant on this person for a lot of things. And so I had to relearn pretty much how to live after that. And now I hope it's comforting for you to know that now I'm at like a really great point in my life where I love doing things by myself and I love doing things with other people. And I don't get anxiety doing things by myself. I mean, a little bit, but not crippling anxiety. And what was it? The end of 2025. Yeah. The end of 2025, I went to a concert by myself. I flew out to LA and I went to a concert by myself. Of course I was anxious, but like, girl, nothing's going to stop me from seeing Sabrina Carpenter. I went to Sabrina Carpenter concert and, I went by myself because, well, at that time I didn't really have a friend to bring yet. And I wanted to just go by myself. Okay. And I live by myself. I practically do, like, I go to coffee shops by myself or go to a museum by myself. Like, I have gotten good at doing that and not needing someone by my side to do that. And it's just like being comfortable with your own company and your own thoughts too. Like, I do know that when I'm trying to not deal with my emotions or things that I'm dealing with in my brain, then that tends to make me, maybe that's what was happening sophomore year. I was just going around doing everything to not be alone. And I think it's because there was a lot I was trying to escape in my head. I don't know, but yeah, I think that it's a point of growing and being healthy mentally that really helped with getting to where I'm at right now. Like, growing, being healthy mentally, having a solid foundation as well of who I am and what my morals and values are has been very important as well. And like knowing that, yeah, knowing who I am when I'm by myself and knowing who I am when I'm with other people as well. That has helped me significantly. And I think just like over the course of my life, I've had to be alone a lot of it. So I think that helped me kind of recover after my first breakup. Quicker. Like I feel like I recovered not quickly, but like maybe I kind of knew how to go back to being independent and stuff because I've had the training. I've had the practice throughout my life. So yeah. Perhaps maybe you're listening to this and if you have anxiety going somewhere by yourself out of like fear of judgment, girl, I completely understand. Absolutely, I understand. And I promise the more you practice just going places by yourself, that anxiety will ease off because your brain will just kind of be like, oh, we're safe. Like we're at a coffee shop right now. We're just dilly-dallying and we're good. Like make your times by yourself very pleasant as well. Like going to a coffee shop and doing something fun for yourself, like drawing or writing on your computer or something. Like make the experiences something that you know that you'll enjoy and it'll probably be easier. And I think that there's like also this kind of social pressure sometimes that we need to have a lot of friends and like be hanging out and have plans with people all the time. And that's what made me, and sometimes still makes me, insecure about doing things by myself. And I'm like out and I see a bunch of cool girls and I'm like, dang, I wish I could be hanging with them right now, not myself. But it's like, even during those times, you grow a little bit because you're like, you know what? I'm chilling by myself right now. I'm chilling by myself. And like, also find the benefits of doing things by yourself. Like, you can do things on your own time. You don't have to wait for no man or no woman to finish getting ready before you guys go out. Or like, say you want to get up at 7 and go start your day, but they sleep in until 11. Like, you don't have to wait around for them. You can go and do whatever you want because you're by yourself. Like, find some of the benefits of that. And also ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? Literally, what's the worst that could happen? Someone looks at you when you're alone at the coffee shop like, okay. And like, also, okay, I just had a thought that I feel like I have different levels. There's some things where I still feel scared of doing by myself. Like, some things where I'm like, no, like, I for sure have to go with someone to do that. So I still have some work to do on that. Like, for example, I love going to the club, and I love just going to the club and dancing and being around people who are also dancing. Like, I love that shit. I love it. And it's scary for me to go by myself, and I really just want to go like every weekend. I want that to be my weekend cardio. Okay. But a lot of my friends don't do that, or like they don't live near me, so we can't really do that together. And so I don't go, but I really want to go by myself. Well, and for valid reason, because I don't want to like get kidnapped, you know. There's some scary people out there, but I feel like there's different levels. Like, I'm fine with going to a coffee shop by myself. That's so chill for me. Or going to the park and reading, or like going for a picnic, or like going to a concert, or going out of state or the country. Like, I feel like that's normal. Maybe it's just going to the bar that makes me feel kind of uncomfy. 'Cause like, I always associate going to the clubs or the bars with going with like a group of friends or something, not by yourself. But maybe I should break that stereotype and just go by myself and see what happens. But if you see me, please don't be mean or scary to me. Like, don't kidnap me. Anyways, so there are definitely different levels. And maybe that's the same for you. Maybe you have different levels of like, you can do certain things alone, but there are specific things that you still really want to do, but you don't do because you don't have a group of friends to do it with. And I completely understand that. I do. So maybe we're in this together. Maybe there's something that you can try that you really want to go do. Just try doing it by yourself. And worst comes to worst, you're like, okay, it's not the vibe, and you go home. I'm going to try that. I want to go to the club by myself and just see how the vibe is. I don't know. The last time that I went to a club, the only people that were alone were like really weird old men that were just being really weird on the dance floor. All the cool people were together. But whatever. I don't care. I'll go there and dance and have a good time and maybe meet, like, I'll join another group or something and be like, hey, can I hang out with you guys? And like, that's a great way to meet people too, is doing things by yourself. And also too, I heard someone say this the other day. I can't even remember who it was. That they said that when you go out with someone, like say that you're at a place with your best friend and you guys are so comfortable together, you're over in the corner yapping away you're not aware of your surroundings as much because you're with your friend and you're comfortable. And like, you don't really step outside of your comfort zone perhaps sometimes. And I know that's the case for me. Sometimes, but like, but when you go out by yourself, you're kind of looking for opportunities that you might not see when you're hanging out with someone that you're totes comfortable with, you know? So maybe that's another benefit, is like there's more opportunities to be seen or like meet people because you're by yourself. Yeah. Just try it. Just try it out. Have a freaking great time. Like, maybe go somewhere that you've been dying to go to. But like, every time you try and make the plans, your friend is busy or something. And just try going by yourself. YOLO. Literally YOLO. Or maybe there's even like a project or something that you've been wanting to start, and with like a friend or something. I don't know. But you really want to do it, and like, you don't want to wait any longer, and you just want to do it. Just do it. Like, who cares? Literally be your own best friend. I feel like I'm my own best friend, and we have fun together. We know each other's secrets. We know each other's favorite songs. And I know what I like and I know what I don't like. So, yeah. 2026 and 2027 is our year to do things by ourselves, go to the club by ourselves, and just have a grand old freaking time. Do things by yourself and inspire your other friends to do things by themselves too. If maybe they're kind of in the same boat where they feel like they have to do everything with someone, like, be their inspiration. Inspiration. Okay. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today, is doing things by yourself. And like, I feel like I have some credibility because of the things that I've done by myself, like I mentioned. So I hope that this inspires you to do something. Like, go to a concert by yourself. It's fine. You don't need to bring your boyfriend. No. And that's even more powerful. It's like, if you have a lot of friends and like a boyfriend, and you know that whenever you kind of want to do something, you've got someone to do it with, like, try and challenge yourself to do it without them. See what happens. You never know. Just try it. Anyways, that's all I'm going to say for this episode, because, yeah. But I will see you next week. Bye.